I lost 25 pounds in a month on Zepbound. If you're struggling to lose weight like I was, or you're obese, you should probably be having a meeting with your doctor right now. My name is Kaya JT and I just lost 25 pounds in a month on Zepbound tirzepatide. If you're new here, it's nice to meet you. I have a whole lot of notes written here that I'll share with you. In this video, I'll be talking about my journey on Zepbound as well as tips to lose weight and also maintain it. So how did I lose the weight? First of all, I've always been naturally skinny. Growing up, I've always been a slim girl until 2024 where life hit. And I ended up gaining so much weight that I didn't even realize I had gained until recently when I was going through my videos from before and looking at now how far I've come. I realized, oh my God, you actually don't even know when you're gaining so much weight. It's afterwards that it dawns on you that you've gained so much. So I met my doctor and, I told him, I shared information about how I was trying to lose weight. Mind you, in 2025, from January, I started to, try to lose weight. I lost 20 pounds in 2 months, between January and February. I was going to the gym. I was in a calorie deficit. I was working 10,000 steps a day. But then I traveled to London. I got back and I just fell back into old routine. So I'm going to share with you 5 tips on how to lose weight and manage it, as well as information on Zepbound. Please note this video is not medical advice. It's education on my personal journey. If you want to, also try Zepbound or any other weight loss medications, I advise that you meet with your primary care doctor or your physician to go over it. So fast forward, I met my doctor and I explained what happened to him, and he said, how about we give you a little push or a little help? At first I was, a little reluctant because I had heard so much controversies around weight loss medications. Here's what you need to know about Zepbound. So Zepbound is a prescription weight loss injection approved by the FDA, and it is taken once a week. I take my shots normally on Mondays. The active ingredient is tirzepatide, and it was made specifically for chronic weight management. Zepbound works on 2 hormones that are already in your body. That's the GLP-1 and GIP. So these hormones control hunger, fullness, blood pressure or blood sugar, and just how fast food digests in your stomach. Okay, so what does GLP-1 mean? So GLP-1 is a hormone your body already has. And then when it is active, it basically sends signals to your brain to tell you you're full, we don't need more food, we're done. And also it slows digestion so that food stays longer in your stomach and you feel fuller. That's why you hear people say, I'm not hungry or I'm not craving anything, because they feel full, right? So what Zepbound does, it basically activates this GLP-1 hormone, and then it makes it stronger and then lasts longer than your body would normally do. Here is what Zepbound does not do. Okay, there's no magic anywhere. There is no magic anywhere. It does not melt fat overnight. It does not work if you don't eat better. It does not replace discipline. You still need protein, you still need to be moving, you still need water, you still need discipline, you still need consistency, and it's a mental journey. Weight loss is a mental journey rather than physical, because once you make up your mind that you want to do something, your brain transmits those signals into your physical body, into your body, and your body acts them out. So it's a mental decision you must first take, which is then translated into your body through signals, and then you get to act upon them. So if you don't change your mind about that, you're not going to get response or good results as much as you need. Of course, every medication comes with its own side effects. I didn't really experience so much side effects. So I was on the 2.5 mg, and then my doctor, after 1 month, he titrated me, meaning he increased my dose to 5 mg. And when I was on the 2.5 mg, I was fine, no nausea, just no side effects. But when I got on the 5 mg, I had constipation. It was so bad, but I'm still taking laxatives and eating more vegetables, because that dietary fiber helps with constipation. So here are the most common side effects with Zepbound. Number 1, nausea, constipation, reduced appetite. And reduced appetite can make you not eat, but this is not a starvation process. We are here to eat healthier. Okay, so you don't want to be starved, so you have to make sure you eat. That's why I meal prep for every week. I meal prep. Next, the less common side effects include diarrhea, fatigue, vomiting, and so people experience more. I haven't heard of those yet, but these are the most common side effects that I know. There are 5 tips on how to lose weight, and I'll read them off the notes that I've prepared for you guys. So number 1, calorie deficit. Calorie deficit simply means eating less than your body actually burns. So your body needs calories to breathe, to think, to walk, to move, even to exist. Your body needs calories, and these calories are basically from the food that we eat. So when you eat more than you burn, you gain weight, and when you eat less than you burn, you lose weight. That's the calculation. It's that simple. So I'll show you guys certain calculation, and you can follow that to be able to calculate how much calories, or determine how much calories you're supposed to eat in a day. So 1 pound of body fat is roughly around 3,500 calories. So if you burn 3,500 more calories than you eat, you lose 1 pound of fat. Okay, for example, if you decide to burn 500 calories each day, that's 500 times 7 days, and that's equal to 3,500 calories. That is 1 pound loss in a week. All right, so this can come from eating 500 fewer calories alone, or burning 500 calories through movement like exercising, walking, going to the gym, lifting weights, or even a mix or a mixture of both of them, and you get more results. Now, do you know how much calories that you need to eat in a day? When I began this journey, I didn't even know what calories were, to be honest with you. I will be so honest. I did not know what they were, and I had to educate myself. And I didn't even know how much I weighed, because I hadn't weighed myself in forever, because I never thought I needed to, because I was always slim and didn't realize I had gained so much weight. And so thankfully, there's a free calculator, and it's the TDEE calculator. I will attach it to the description below, so you can go and calculate how much calories you need to know to be eating in a day. So the TDEE basically means daily energy expenditure. So it's just the number of calories your body burns in a day, and it would ask you to put in your weight, your age, and stuff like that, so it can give you an approximate calculation. I use this app called Lose It to track how much calories I eat in a day, and I'll put it up there so you see what it is like, and I'll also include it in the description box so you can go download it. You're able to enter the foods. You can take pictures, or you can also scan what you have, and it will give you a calculation of how much calories is in what you're eating. But that's in the premium version. The free version, you can manually enter, and it'll give you an idea of how much. Tip number 2, movement and exercise. It is recommended that every adult human being walk at least 10,000 steps a day. You don't need to do it all at once in an hour. You can divide them every 30 minutes or 20 minutes. However, just walk off the weight, and it feels good to be able to walk. And I advise you do half of it outdoors. It's beautiful. There's fresh air on your face. You're feeling good. You're feeling energized, and you're connected back to nature. So try to implement that in your routine. You burn roughly around 300 to 500 calories when you walk 10,000 steps a day. So mind you, you're eating 500 calories less than you normally eat in a day. You're walking, you're burning around 500 calories. You're automatically going to be in a calorie deficit, which is automatically going to put you in a weight loss program. So I use this app called the Steps app, and I will put it up there on the screen and also in the description box, so you can download the app to track your steps. Okay. Tip number 3 on how to lose weight: sleep. It is recommended that we sleep at least 8 hours a day. Now, I have a different problem with sleep, okay? no matter what time I go to bed, I always wake up at 5 a.m. I can go to bed at 4 a.m. I wake up at 5 a.m. But lately, I've been doing better. I have alarms set, and I also have sleep supplements that I take that help me sleep longer. And when you sleep is when your body actually burns more fat, because it is not in an action mode. It's just relaxed. That's why most people say that or most medications for like skin and other conditions, it's advised to have put it on day and night, and it works mostly in the night because there's no action and it has enough space, enough room to work. Fourth tip on how to lose weight. Number 4, weigh yourself. Weigh yourself. Okay, overcome that stress and that fear with the scale and weigh yourself. I hadn't weighed myself in forever because I didn't think I had to, until I took those videos in January and saw that I was a whole different person. It was like a whole different human being in another human being. Okay, and you need to be accountable to yourself and to your journey. This is something you have to put your all in. So I track my weight weekly. I weigh myself every Tuesday. I also weigh myself daily, but I only record what I got on Tuesday because that's the most precise, measurement for me. I weigh myself daily just to track fluctuations and is an increase, is a less, and there's a lot of things that affect your weight gain or weight loss, like water weight, etc. So, but make sure you have a definite date in a week that you weigh yourself. Tip number 5 on how to lose weight: just do it. Just do it. Okay, life happens, all right, and you need to be able to look at yourself and ask yourself, are you comfortable where you are? If you're overweight, it's not good. It's not healthy for you. If you're underweight, it's not healthy for you. If you're obese, it's not healthy for you. So you just need to put yourself out there and do it. Just do it. You'll feel so much better. Trust me, you will feel so much better when you lose weight. I feel lighter. I feel better. I feel more energetic to do things. Okay? More tips in my next video. Make sure you're subscribed. Stay tuned. Love you guys.